My precious child, I need you to stop right where you are, in this very moment, and receive what I am about to speak into the deepest chambers of your heart, because I know you have been carrying a weight that was never meant for you to bear alone. I know you have been walking through valleys so dark that you wondered if anyone even noticed your struggle. I know you have been crying tears in the midnight hours when the world was asleep and you felt like your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling. I know you have been fighting battles that no one around you could see or understand, and I know there have been moments when the loneliness felt so suffocating that you questioned whether you would make it through another day. But I am here now, speaking directly to your weary soul, wrapping my arms around your broken heart, and declaring over you with all the authority of heaven. You are not alone anymore. You have never been alone, not for a single second, not even in your darkest hour, not even when you felt abandoned by everyone who promised to stand with you, not even when the silence was so deafening that you wondered if I had forgotten your name. I was there, I have always been there, I will always be there, and today I am pulling back the veil so you can see with spiritual eyes what has been true all along, that I have been walking beside you, carrying you when you could not take another step, fighting for you when you were too weak to lift your sword, interceding for you when you did not have words to pray, and holding you together when everything in your life felt like it was falling apart. This is not just a comforting message to make you feel better for a moment. This is a divine revelation that will transform the way you see your past, your present, and your future, because when you truly understand that you are not alone, when you truly grasp that the Creator of the universe is intimately involved in every detail of your life, when you truly believe that my presence is with you always, it changes everything. It changes how you face your fears, how you handle your struggles, how you process your pain, and how you walk into your destiny. I know that loneliness has been one of the enemy's greatest weapons against you, because when you feel isolated, you feel vulnerable. When you feel misunderstood, you feel invisible. When you feel like no one truly knows what you are going through, you feel like you have to carry everything by yourself. And that is exactly what the enemy wants. He wants you to believe the lie that you are on your own, that no one cares, that no one is coming to help you, that you are too broken for anyone to love, that you are too messed up for anyone to understand, that you are too far gone for anyone to reach. But every single one of those thoughts is a demonic deception designed to keep you trapped in isolation, designed to keep you from reaching out, designed to keep you from receiving the love, the support, the encouragement, and the divine intervention that I have already prepared for you. The enemy knows that if he can isolate you, he can torment you, he can plant lies in your mind without anyone there to speak truth, he can magnify your pain without anyone there to bring perspective, he can amplify your fears without anyone there to remind you of my promises, and he can make you believe that your situation is hopeless when in reality breakthrough is just around the corner. But today I am shattering that isolation, I am breaking the chains of loneliness off your life, I am exposing the lies that have held you captive, and I am declaring that you are not alone anymore. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone again, because I am with you, my spirit dwells within you, my angels are encamped around you, and I am bringing people into your life who will see you, who will hear you, who will understand you, and who will walk with you through every season that lies ahead. You see, my beloved, I created you for connection, I designed you for community, I wired you for relationship, and when you are isolated from meaningful connection with me and with others, it goes against the very core of how I made you, which is why loneliness hurts so deeply, why it affects you so profoundly, why it can drain the life out of you even when nothing externally has changed, because you were never meant to do life alone, you were never meant to carry your burdens by yourself, you were never meant to face your battles without support, and when you find yourself in that place, it is not a sign that something is wrong with you, it is simply a sign that you need what I designed you to need, my presence and the presence of others who will reflect my love to you. But here is what I need you to understand. The loneliness you have experienced has not been wasted, it has not been meaningless, it has not been punishment, because in those seasons when you felt most alone, you were actually being drawn into a deeper intimacy with me, you were being invited into a secret place where it was just you and me, no distractions, no noise, no interference, just your heart and my heart beating together in perfect rhythm, and in that place you discovered things about me that you could not have discovered in the crowd, you heard my voice in ways you could not have heard it in the chaos, you felt my presence in ways you could not have felt it when you were surrounded by people, and now you carry a depth, a maturity, a sensitivity to my spirit that will serve you for the rest of your life, because you learned to find me in the wilderness, you learned to hear me in the silence, you learned to trust me when everything around you was screaming that I was not there. But now, my child, I am transitioning you out of that season of isolation and into a season of divine connection, because the wilderness served its purpose, the alone time accomplished what it needed to accomplish, the training in solitude prepared you for what is coming next, and now I am opening doors to relationships that will enrich your life, to friendships that will strengthen your faith, to partnerships that will advance your purpose. to mentors who will speak wisdom into your journey, to spiritual family who will embrace you as one of their own, and to a community that will celebrate you, support you, pray for you, believe in you, and walk with you through every mountain and every valley that lies ahead. These are not random connections, these are not superficial relationships, these are not people who will be in your life for a season and then disappear. These are divine assignments, these are covenant connections, these are people I have handpicked specifically for you, people who carry what you need, people who will draw out the gifts that are inside you, people who will challenge you to grow, people who will comfort you when you grieve, people who will rejoice with you when you celebrate, and people who will remind you of who you are when the enemy tries to make you forget. And I want you to be ready to receive them, I want you to open your heart to them, I want you to be vulnerable with them, because after walking through loneliness, it can be tempting to build walls, it can be tempting to protect yourself, it can be tempting to keep people at arm's length so you do not get hurt again, but I am asking you to trust me with your heart, to trust me with your relationships, to trust me with the people I am bringing into your life, because I know what you need, I know who you need, and I will not bring anyone into your circle who is not meant to be there or who will cause you harm. I chose to speak this message over you today because I saw you last night, I saw you this morning, I saw you in the moments when you felt completely alone even though you were surrounded by people, and I felt your pain, I felt your longing, I felt your heart crying out for someone to truly see you, to truly understand you, to truly care about what you are going through, and I want you to know that I see you, I understand you, I care about every single thing that concerns you, and I am not distant, I am not detached, I am not too busy with the problems of the world to pay attention to your personal struggles. You matter to me, your feelings matter to me, your prayers matter to me, your tears matter to me, and there is nothing you could ever go through that would make me turn away from you, nothing you could ever do that would make me stop loving you, nothing you could ever face that would cause me to abandon you, because my love for you is not based on your performance, it is based on my nature, and my nature is unchanging, unwavering, unshakable love. So when you feel alone, I want you to remember this moment, I want you to come back to this word, I want you to remind yourself that the God of the universe has spoken over you, has declared over you, has promised you that you are not alone anymore, and that promise is not dependent on your circumstances, it is not dependent on how you feel, it is not dependent on whether you can sense my presence or not, it is dependent solely on my faithfulness, and I am faithful even when you are not, I am constant even when everything around you is changing, I am present even when you cannot feel me, and I will never, ever leave you or forsake you because I made a covenant with you, I sealed it with my blood, and nothing in heaven, nothing on earth, and nothing in hell can break that covenant. Now let me address the wounds that loneliness has left on your heart, because I know it has affected you more deeply than you have admitted to anyone, I know it has caused you to question your worth, to doubt whether anyone truly cares about you, to wonder if you are somehow unlovable or if there is something fundamentally wrong with you that causes people to walk away, but my beloved child, none of that is true. The loneliness you experienced was not a reflection of your value, it was not evidence that you are unworthy of connection, it was not proof that you are somehow defective or damaged beyond repair, it was simply a season, a difficult season, a painful season, but a season nonetheless, and seasons change, seasons shift, seasons come to an end, and the season of loneliness in your life is coming to an end right now because I am declaring it over, I am breaking its hold over you, I am releasing you from the prison of isolation, and I am ushering you into a new season of belonging, of community, of meaningful relationships that will heal the wounds of the past and restore what loneliness stole from you. But in order for you to fully step into this new season, you have to let go of the lies that loneliness planted in your mind, you have to renounce the false beliefs that took root during that season, you have to reject the narrative that says you are not enough, that says you are too much, that says you are not worthy of love, that says you are better off alone, because all of those are lies from the pit of hell, and I am replacing them with my truth, the truth that says you are fearfully and wonderfully made, the truth that says you are loved with an everlasting love, the truth that says you are worthy of deep, meaningful, life-giving relationships, the truth that says you were created for connection and community, and the truth that says I have good plans for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future, plans that include people who will walk with you, support you, encourage you, and help you become everything I created you to be. I want to speak now about the strength that was forged in you during your season of loneliness, because even though it was painful, even though it was difficult, even though there were times when you did not think you could survive it, that season produced something powerful in you, it developed a resilience that cannot be shaken, it cultivated an independence that is healthy, it deepened your relationship with me in ways that would not have happened otherwise, and it taught you that your joy, your peace, your identity, and your security cannot be dependent on other people, they have to be rooted in me because people will disappoint you, People will let you down, people will fail you, not because they are bad people, but because they are human, and humans are flawed, humans are limited, humans are inconsistent. But I am not, I never disappoint, I never let you down, I never fail. And when your foundation is built on me, when your confidence is rooted in my love for you, when your identity is established in who I say you are, then you can engage in relationships from a place of wholeness rather than from a place of need. You can give love freely without demanding that it be returned. You can be vulnerable without being dependent. You can receive from others without making them your source. Because you know that I am your ultimate source, I am your provider, I am your comforter, I am your counselor, I am your healer, I am your deliverer, and I am enough for you even when you have no one else. That does not mean you do not need people. You do need people, you were designed for community, but it means that people are a gift, not a requirement for your survival. People are a blessing, not the foundation of your identity. People are meant to add to your life, not complete it, because you are already complete in me, you are already whole in me, you are already loved by me, and from that place of wholeness, from that place of security, from that place of being loved, you can now love others. Well, you can now build healthy relationships. You can now give and receive in ways that are life-giving rather than life-draining. I need you to understand something that is absolutely critical for where you are going. The enemy fought so hard to keep you isolated because he knows what happens when my people come together in unity, when they link arms in faith, when they stand together in prayer, when they support each other in love. Mountains move, strongholds crumble, impossibilities become possibilities, and my power is manifested in ways that shake the very foundations of darkness. The enemy knows that you are more powerful than you realize. He knows that you carry an anointing that threatens his kingdom. He knows that when you step into your destiny, his plans will be demolished, and so he worked overtime to keep you alone, to keep you isolated, to keep you disconnected from the people who were meant to help you fulfill your purpose. But his plan has failed, his strategy has been exposed, his assignment against your life has been canceled, and I am now strategically connecting you with the right people at the right time in the right season, and these connections are going to propel you forward in ways that will make up for lost time, that will accelerate your progress, that will open doors you could not open by yourself, and that will release resources, opportunities, and favor that will astound you. So get ready, because the loneliness is over, the isolation is ending, and a new chapter is beginning, a chapter filled with divine relationships, powerful partnerships, life-giving friendships, and covenant connections that will carry you through every season for the rest of your life. Let me speak to those of you who are reading this right now and thinking, "But God, I have tried to connect with people and it always ends in disappointment. I have opened my heart and been hurt. I have trusted people and been betrayed. I have loved deeply and been abandoned, and I am not sure I can risk it again." My child, I understand your hesitation, I understand your fear. I understand why you have built walls around your heart, and I am not asking you to tear down those walls recklessly or to trust people blindly, but I am asking you to trust me, to trust that I know what you need, to trust that I will protect you, to trust that I will bring the right people into your life at the right time, and to trust that not everyone is like the people who hurt you in the past. Yes, you were wounded, yes, you were betrayed, yes, you were let down, but that does not mean every person will wound you, betray you, or let you down, and if you allow the pain of your past to keep you locked in isolation, then the enemy wins, then you miss out on the beautiful relationships I have prepared for you, then you forfeit the blessings that can only come through connection with others, and then you remain stuck in a prison that I have already opened the door to set you free from. So I am inviting you to take a risk, to open your heart again, to be willing to be vulnerable again, to give people a chance again, but this time you will not be doing it from a place of desperation or neediness, you will be doing it from a place of wholeness and security in me, and that makes all the difference, because when you know who you are, when you know whose you are, when you know that your value is not determined by how people treat you, then you can engage in relationships without fear, you can love without anxiety, you can give without expectation, and you can walk away from unhealthy connections without feeling like you are losing a part of yourself. I want to prophesy over you right now that the relationships I am bringing into your life in this new season are going to be different from anything you have experienced before. They are going to be marked by mutual respect, by genuine love, by consistent support, by transparent communication, by shared vision, by spiritual depth, and by covenant commitment. And you are going to look back one day and realize that the loneliness you endured was not the end of your story, it was the middle, it was the transition, it was the preparation for the community you are about to step into, and you will be so grateful that I did not allow you to settle for surface-level connections, that I did not allow you to stay in relationships that were toxic or draining, that I did not allow you to compromise your peace just to avoid being alone, because what I have for you is so much better than anything you could have manufactured on your own, so much richer than any relationship you tried to force, so much deeper than any connection you tried to create out of your own strength. And when these divine connections manifest, when these covenant relationships form, when this spiritual family emerges around you, you will know without a doubt that it was my hand orchestrating everything, my wisdom guiding every step, my love surrounding you with people who reflect my heart, and you will worship me with tears of gratitude, with songs of praise, and with a testimony that will encourage countless others who are still walking through their own season of loneliness. Now let me speak about my presence in your life, because I need you to understand that even when you could not feel me, I was there. Even when you could not hear me, I was speaking. Even when you could not see me, I was moving. And just because you did not have an emotional experience of my presence does not mean I was absent. My presence is not dependent on your feelings. My presence is a constant reality that exists whether you are aware of it or not. And one of the lessons I needed you to learn during your season of loneliness was how to walk by faith and not by sight, how to trust my word over your emotions, how to believe my promises even when your circumstances seem to contradict them, and how to know beyond any doubt that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You see, many people only seek me when they feel me, they only worship me when they sense me, they only trust me when they can see me working, but I am calling you to a deeper level of faith, a faith that says, even though I do not feel you right now, I know you are here. Even though I cannot see what you are doing, I trust that you are working. Even though I do not understand why this is happening, I believe that you have a purpose for it. And that kind of faith, my child, that is the faith that moves my heart. That is the faith that releases my power. That is the faith that unlocks breakthrough. And you developed that faith in your loneliness. You cultivated that faith in your isolation. You strengthened that faith in your waiting. And now you carry a level of spiritual maturity that will serve you well in the assignments I am about to give you, because you will not be tossed around by every emotion. You will not be shaken by every circumstance. You will not be moved by every opinion, because you have learned to anchor yourself in me, to root yourself in my word, and to stand firm on my promises no matter what storm is raging around you. I chose this moment to speak this word over your life because I know you are at a crossroads. I know you have been wrestling with whether to keep your heart open or to shut down completely. I know you have been debating whether to keep hoping for connection or to resign yourself to a life of solitude. I know you have been wondering if it is even worth it to keep trying, to keep reaching out, to keep believing that things can be different. And I am telling you right now, do not give up, do not shut down, do not build walls that I have not called you to build, because breakthrough is coming, change is coming, divine connections are coming, and if you give up now, you will miss what I am about to do, you will forfeit what I am about to release, you will walk away right before the answer manifests, and I do not want that for you. I do not want you to spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been, wondering what you missed, wondering if things might have been different if you had just held on a little longer. So I am asking you to trust me one more time, to believe me one more time, to take a step of faith one more time, and watch what I do, watch how I move, watch how I orchestrate circumstances, watch how I bring the right people across your path, watch how I heal your heart in the process, watch how I restore what loneliness stole from you, and watch how I turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your isolation into celebration, because I am the God of the turnaround, I am the God of the comeback, I am the God of the restoration, and what I am about to do in your life will be a testimony to my faithfulness, to my goodness, to my love, and to my power to redeem even the most painful seasons and use them for your good and for my glory. Let me address something that I know has been weighing on your heart, the fear that you are somehow disqualified from meaningful relationships because of your past, because of your mistakes, because of your failures, because of the baggage you carry, because of the trauma you have experienced. But my beloved child, none of that disqualifies you, none of that makes you unworthy of love, none of that prevents you from experiencing the deep, rich, fulfilling relationships that I have designed for you, because I do not look at your past, I look at your heart. I do not focus on your mistakes, I focus on your faith. I do not define you by your worst moments, I define you by my love for you, and in my eyes you are beautiful, you are valuable, you are worthy, you are chosen, you are loved, and you are qualified for every good thing I have prepared for you. The right people will not run from your past, they will embrace your journey, they will honor your story, they will celebrate your progress, and they will walk with you into your future without judgment, without condemnation, without rejection. Because they will see you the way I see you, they will love you the way I love you, and they will recognize that your brokenness does not make you less valuable, it makes you more compassionate, more empathetic, more understanding, more grace-filled, and more equipped to minister to others who are walking through their own pain. I want to prophesy over your future relationships right now. I see you laughing with friends who truly get you, I see you sharing your heart with people who truly care, I see you being celebrated by a community that recognizes your value, I see you receiving the support you need during difficult seasons, I see you giving and receiving love in healthy ways, I see you building memories with people who will still be in your life years from now, I see you experiencing the joy of true connection, I see you finding your tribe, I see you discovering your place, I see you realizing that you belong, and I see you looking back on this season of loneliness and thanking me for it, not because it was pleasant but because it prepared you, it positioned you, it shaped you, and it led you to the people and the places that you would have never found otherwise. And in that future moment, when you are surrounded by the community I am bringing you into, when you are experiencing the love I am releasing over your life, when you are walking in the fullness of the connection you were created for, you will remember this word, you will remember this moment, you will remember this promise, and you will worship me with a depth of gratitude that can only come from someone who has walked through the wilderness and made it to the promised land. Now hear me as I speak about the purpose behind your loneliness, because it was not random, it was not meaningless, it was not just bad luck or unfortunate circumstances. It was strategic, it was intentional, it was part of my plan to develop something in you that could not be developed any other way, and that something is a deep, unshakable, intimate relationship with me that is not dependent on external circumstances, not dependent on other people, not dependent on emotional highs, but rooted in the solid foundation of knowing me, trusting me, and walking with me through every season of life. You see, many people know about me but they do not know me, many people believe in me but they do not have intimacy with me, many people serve me but they do not enjoy me, and I wanted more for you than a surface-level religious experience. I wanted more for you than rituals and routines without relationship. I wanted more for you than going through the motions without encountering my heart. And so I allowed a season of loneliness, not to punish you but to draw you, not to harm you but to heal you, not to isolate you but to prepare you for authentic connection with me and with others. And now that you have tasted and seen that I am good, now that you have encountered my presence in the secret place, now that you have heard my voice in the silence, now that you have felt my love in the loneliness, you carry something that most people never discover, you carry a depth that most people never experience. You carry an intimacy that most people never cultivate, and that is priceless. That is invaluable, that is a treasure that you will carry for the rest of your life and into eternity. I am declaring over you right now that the season of being alone is over, the season of feeling forgotten is over, the season of carrying everything by yourself is over, the season of crying yourself to sleep wondering if anyone cares is over, the season of fighting battles without anyone in your corner is over, the season of walking through valleys without anyone beside you is over. Because I am shifting the atmosphere around your life, I am changing the dynamics of your relationships, I am opening doors of connection that have been closed, I am healing wounds that have kept you isolated, I am breaking chains that have held you captive to loneliness, and I am releasing a new season over you, a season of divine connection, a season of meaningful relationships, a season of authentic community, a season of covenant friendships, a season of being seen, being heard, being understood, being valued, being celebrated, and being loved exactly as you are. This is not wishful thinking, this is not positive affirmations, this is not self-help psychology. This is a prophetic word from the throne room of heaven, this is a divine decree over your life. This is my promise to you, and I do not break my promises, I do not fail to fulfill my word, I do not make declarations that I do not intend to bring to pass. And so you can stand on this word, you can build your faith on this promise, you can anchor your hope in this truth, and you can walk forward with confidence, knowing that what I have spoken over you will manifest in my perfect timing, in my perfect way, and for my perfect purpose. So right now, in this moment, I want you to do something prophetic. I want you to open your hands as a sign of releasing the loneliness, releasing the pain, releasing the disappointment, releasing the fear, releasing the walls you have built, releasing the control you have been trying to maintain, and receiving what I am pouring out over you, receiving my love, receiving my presence, receiving my promise that you are not alone anymore, receiving the relationships I am bringing, receiving the community I am building around you, receiving the healing I am releasing, receiving the restoration I am manifesting, and receiving the future I have prepared for you, a future filled with connection, with belonging, with love, with joy, with purpose, and with my presence surrounding you always. And as you open your hands, as you surrender your heart, as you trust me with your relationships, as you believe me for the connections you need, as you step into this new season with faith, you will begin to see things shift, you will begin to experience breakthrough, you will begin to encounter the people I have assigned to your life, and you will begin to realize that this word was not just information, it was activation. It was not just encouragement, it was impartation, it was not just a nice message, it was a life-changing encounter with my heart for you, and nothing will ever be the same again, because when heaven speaks, earth responds. When I decree a thing, it is established, and when I say you are not alone anymore, that is not a suggestion, that is a declaration, that is a promise, that is a covenant, and it is settled in heaven, it is sealed by my blood, and it will manifest in your life exactly as I have spoken. Now go forth, my beloved child, knowing that you are seen, you are known, you are loved, you are valued, and you are never, ever alone, because I am with you always. My spirit dwells within you continually, my angels surround you constantly, and my people are coming to walk beside you faithfully, and together we will write a story of redemption, of restoration, of connection, and of love that will bring glory to my name and hope to every heart that hears it. Amen and amen.